Hi, good evening and welcome along to Michelle's Pure Pilates second evening mat work sequence video. I'm glad you could all join me here tonight. Okay, so we're going to start with a really gentle seated warm-up. Try and bring our focus into the room and take our attention to ourselves, to our posture, to our breathing, and more importantly to our core muscles to get that connection through the abdominals and the pelvic floor. Then we're going to progress to do a few series on tabletop to strengthen the back and abs. Okay, so starting off with lengthening the back, so rising up from the hips, sitting really comfortably there on the middle of your mat, centering your shoulders over your hips, lifting the chin but relaxing the jaw, dropping your shoulders back and down. And breathe in through the nose and just let it go. Twice more, drawing the breath in. Once more. Wonderful. Okay, we're just going to work through the shoulders, so taking the fingertips to the top of your shoulders. Let's just circle round the back with the elbows. Working at your own rhythm is really important. Okay, just go with your own flow. Be easy with the breath. Make sure you're letting it go. Okay, take your attention to your shoulders and think about how that feels. Yeah, are they stiff? Are they tight? Ease that all off with some nice deep, slow circles. Don't worry if you're feeling a few clicks and pops. It's completely normal. Take your time to slow it down and reverse. Taking the elbows up and over the top. Drawing circles with your elbows through the air. Easing off the day's tension. Perfect. One more time. Superb. Dropping the hands down to the mat, fingertips on the mat. That's your pressure points. Push down through the fingers, relaxing through the shoulders. Take your attention to those core muscles now, okay? So squeezing up through the pelvic muscles or the mula bandha, and then draw your belly muscles in towards your spine. And hopefully, if you're rising up deep inside, they're both going to connect. Keep working on that and let your breath go. Breathing in, squeezing up through the pelvic muscles. Pulling in through the belly. Let the breath go. And one more time. Squeezing up as you release your breath. Draw the belly in, lengthen the back, relaxing through the shoulders, release the breath. We're going to take a gentle twist to the side. Okay, so right arm to the outside of the left knee. And the other side. Nice and easy. Just pressing back through the shoulders. If your neck is comfortable with a slight twist, looking to the side of the room. No hurry. Okay? Just ease into it. Maybe stretching a tiny bit further each time you go into a twist. Noticing how it feels through your back. Take it nice and easy. And just two more. Twist. And one more. Twist. And back to center. Placing the hands on the knees. Relaxing back and down through the shoulders, just lift your jaw a touch and just a little rock from hip to hip, just a little bit of a rock. Just notice how it feels underneath you, your centre of gravity there in your hips, in contact with the mat, and take it a little bit further, taking one hand down, press and press. Perfect. So moving at your own speed, your own rhythm. And you can make it as small as you like. You can make a big high energy moves, okay? So just take it where your body wants to go. No pressure. Just enjoy. Relax into the flow. Bringing it back into the center. Okay. Taking 2 fingers behind the knees and just pop your knees and feet together. Okay. And then turn around, lengthen the back from a seated position. There's a little bit of work on the posture today. Whatever you've been doing, it's quite possible by the end of the day the back has become rounded and relaxed. Let's remind ourselves how good it feels to have a long back and how much more comfortable it is. So relax back into a C-shaped spine with the jaw forwards, looking down into your lap, your shoulders rounded. Take a deep breath in. Inhale and rising up from your hips, lengthen the back, bringing the shoulders stacked over your hips. Let the breath go. Just check in with your feet. You're setting them slightly apart, grounding the heels down into the mat, lifting up your toes and popping them down onto the mat too. Okay, once again, breathing in. Let the breath go. Relax the jaw, the chest, round out the shoulders. And soften your spine into that C shape once again. You're gaining a stretch down the back, but also you're relaxing the muscles. Okay, you're lifting the elbows. And build a long, strong back now. Breathe in. Exhale, rising up from the hips, from your waist, from your shoulders, from your neck and from your head. Drop the elbows down, let the breath go. We're going to do that twice more. Let the breath go. Elbows just floating up, jaw relaxing forward, back is rounding down, that comfortable C shape. Lengthening into strong, long backs. Breathe in, let it go. Elbows in, rising up from the hips. Lengthen, relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. Okay, just double check that you have that core connection, your mula bandhas meeting the internal belly muscles. Let the breath go. Jaw forwards, elbows up, rounding the back. Notice how that feels. Move with intention into a long, strong back. Breathe in, exhale, elbows down. Rising up from your hips. Lengthening the spine, travelling all the way up to your neck. And let it go. Well done. Okay, take your hands down. We're going to take ourselves over now onto all fours position. So turn yourself over carefully. Bring yourself into the centre of the mat. Okay, we're going to ground down now through the hands. So pressing the heel of your hand into the mat. Okay, just stretch out your fingers and press your fingertips into the floor. And be strong through your hands, through your arms. Okay, relax the toes. Knees sitting just beneath your hips. Pull your shoulders back and down through your spine. Remember to lengthen the neck. Try not to lift the head up or down. Okay, so starting off the neutral spine. Okay, so your back is in a natural line. And then we're just going to release the back by lifting the hips. Yeah, there we go. Lifting the head a little bit without throwing it back. Super stretch. Gorgeous. Okay, bring your back into neutral, tucking the hips back under, drawing the chin back towards the chest. Hold, notice how that feels to be a nice neutral long back. And then arch your back up like a cat in front of the fire. So breathe away. Tuck the hips under, tuck the chin forwards. There we go, stretching through the spine. Really enjoy that release through your back muscles. And let it go back into neutral. Reset your shoulders. Doing really well. Let's repeat that twice more. Breathing in. Exhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head just a little bit. Hold still. Let the breath go. Tuck tailbone, draw the jaw forwards, back into neutral, strong spine, grounding down through your hands and your knees. Breathe in, breathe away, and up into the cat stretch. Hips are tucked, jaw is tucked. Release your back muscles. Enjoy that for a moment. Don't hold your breath. Don't create shoulder tension. And breathe away into neutral. Okay. Just double check you've got that core connection. Squeezing up Mula Bandha. Your belly's nice and tight. Exhale and cow. Lift the tailbone. Lift the head without throwing the head back. Ah, yes. Breathe away. Neutral. You got this. Strong long backs. Exhale, cat. Yes, enjoy. Beautiful. Release into neutral. And the release stretch will be pushing back into heart opening. So send your hips back, but don't sit on your heels. Hover. Slide your hands forwards, pressing through the heel of your hands, stretching out your fingers. Okay, if you want to, you can press your fingertips into the mat and lift your palm off the floor. Lower the head between the elbows, but don't put your head on the floor. So you're kind of hovering, but you're stretching and releasing. You're releasing your shoulders, you're releasing your hips, you're releasing the back, you're releasing your neck. Okay, try not to keep your head lifted in tension. Release your head. Okay, just maintain that core connection. That's the main bit that's going to be switched on, is your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, and your belly muscles. So suck your belly button in towards your spine. Let your breath go. 3 deep belly breaths, breathing into your chest space. Expanding the rib cage, blow it out, open your jaw. It's a great way to release stress. Once again, breathing in. Let it go. And let's go for full expansion on the lungs now. Here we go. Breathing in. And brilliant. Okay, sliding the hands back in, palms down. Taking the hands beneath the shoulders, lifting back up onto all fours. There we go. So nice, strong, long backs. And we'll go into a balanced posture now. So we're going to strengthen the back and the abdominals. So we're going to go into a little bit of a hover with the right hand and the left knee, always working on opposites. Okay, so here we go. If you'd like to just hover your right hand and hover your right knee off the mat, maybe 6 inches, and hold that position. But hey, don't hold your breath. Got it. Touch down. Just giving the brain some signals on what's about to come. So try that on the other side. Breathe in, breathe away. Hover. Left hand, right knee. So you're balancing on 2 points of your body. And while you're doing this, all the muscles and ligaments working hard to keep you still, keep you strong, and touch down. Perfect. The release position at any point will be pushed back into heart opening. Okay, hips high, head low. Okay, so short release, back onto all fours. Okay, we're going to take this into a sequence now called Superman. Okay, so you could stay at the hovering phase if you want to keep working on your balance, but if you'd like to progress and take a little bit of a challenge with me, breathe in, breathe away. Really switch on your core muscles, your belly and your Mula Bandha, your pelvic muscles. Hover, right hand, left knee, and then slide parallel to the floor and hover away from the floor. Your arm on your leg parallel to your back. Notice how that feels. Probably a little bit wobbly for the first time. No worries. A few more of these and we'll be super still. Okay, take your time. Touch down, fingers and toes. Slide back in. Reset into neutral spine, taking it onto the opposite side. Breathe in, breathe away, hovering left hand, right knee, switching on the core muscles, and lengthen your limbs, your arm and your leg, length, length, length. Keep in line with your back, grounding down through your knee and your hand. Let the breath go, relax through the shoulders, strong through the core, belly and Mula Bandha meet in the middle. Oh, yes. And touch down, sliding back in. Send your hips back into heart opening release. Slide the hands forwards. Perfect. Okay, you've done really well. We'll do a final move in Superman for those of you who want to progress a little bit further. If not, continue working on your balance as in step 1. Slide the hands back in beneath your shoulders. Reset your back into neutral, strong, long backs. Okay, we're going to extend the arm and leg, and then we'll try bringing elbow to knee 6 times. So we're going to need to hold the posture a little bit longer. So I'll give you a little tip. If you're finding this tricky, your balance is not quite there tonight, use your index finger, 1 finger point, and touch it down on the floor whilst you're moving the Superman. That will just give you that little bit of extra stability you need until you're ready to go freestyle. Okay, are you with me? Neutral back. Lift up through your Mula Bandha. Pull in through your belly. You got this. Okay, hovering your hand, right hand, left knee, and lengthen, stretching out. You got this. Are you ready? Exhale and bring knee to elbow and out. Please work at your own rhythm, okay, your own speed. There is no rush, no hurry, and you may not want to do 6, okay? You can do as little or as many as you like. And then sit back into heart opening when you're complete. Okay, so just aim for a little bit of effort, a little bit of challenge. Don't work too hard. Lower down, slide back in, press back into heart opening. Perfect. You're doing so well. Take a nice deep belly breath here and let it go. Bring yourself back into that tabletop position for the final sequence on the other side. Deep breath in and let it go. Relax shoulders, hovering. Left hand, right knee, core connection is on. And slide away. Lengthen through your limbs. Relaxing through the head and neck. 6 times, elbows to knee. Breathe. Again, working at your own rhythm. Remember the finger pointing trick if you're feeling wobbly. One side is normally stronger than the other, so you might find you can do it with ease on one side, and the other side, your body's taking a little bit longer to adjust. Just work with it, don't fight against it. Just go with your own flow, working until you start to feel a little bit of effort, a little bit of challenge, without making it too difficult for yourself. Okay, go easy on yourself. Self-care, so important. Touch down, slide back in, and we're going to press back into heart opening with a difference. Put the toes together, send the knees out to the edges of the mat, and then slide your hands forwards, taking those to the edge of the mat as well. So you get yourself into this V-shaped posture, taking the forehead down towards the floor, melting down. Release your shoulder tension, relax your neck, open the hips, surrender to your stretch. Notice your back opening and releasing, but in a good way. And just take 3 nice deep belly breaths whilst you're here. Breathing in, let it go. Twice more, breathing in, let it go. And last one. Brilliant. You did so well. Drawing the hands in, bringing the knees together, bring yourself back to a seated position on the centre of your mat. Crossing your legs if that's comfortable for you. And rising up from the hips. Taking the hands to your knees. Long back, relaxed shoulders. And just release your hips by rolling around in circles there. Taking the pressure over each hip in turn. Let your shoulders take you into this. A little bit forwards, a little bit back. Maintaining that core connection, but nice easy breath. Slowing it down and reverse. Wonderful. And bringing it slowly to a stop, rising it from the hips in the center. Okay, just going to relax through the shoulders. So bringing the arms in front of you, taking hold of your elbows, and start to separate your shoulder blades and just lift the elbows up a little bit. Opening your back. And release. Taking the arms behind you. Either hold your fingers or interlock your fingers, however is most comfortable for you. Start with your hands down in the small of your back. Roll the shoulders back and down, then lift the hands away from your back. Stretch through the chest, relax through the jaw. And release. Bring the hands to your ankles, popping the soles of your feet together. Okay, rising up from the hips. And imagine your knees and your legs are the wings of a butterfly now. Just flutter your wings. Enjoy this. This is a great hip release, lower back release, and it's fun. Okay, and stop. Lower the knees down to where they want to go. At the same time, rising up from the hips by lengthening your back. Grow, even if it's just a millimetre taller, you can do it. Wonderful. And release. Take 2 fingers, pop them behind the knees, put the knees together, slide the legs out in front of you. Okay, and we're going to take it into a fold. So just a stretch through the back, long back. I'm going to fold from the hips. I'm not going to round through the shoulders, okay? So keeping the jaw lifted, hands on top of the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Let it go and just slide the hands forwards down your legs and just take it where it wants to go. Okay, there are no rules, there's no target. It's where you feel a stretch that's important. So hold on to that place, don't keep pushing into it. Where are your shoulders? Taking your belly down towards your thighs. Relax the jaw. Okay, and here we go. We're going to really deepen our stretch now, using our breath. Deep breath in. And as you let it go, really surrender to it. Hold on. Wonderful. Sliding your hands back up. 2 fingers, pop the knees together. And cross your legs once more. A final deep breath in. And release. Hands together at the heart center. Press your palms together, your fingertips together. Thank you for joining me tonight. Stay well, stay safe. Good night.